So I'm Pranav. I'm originally from Bangalore. I then went to study in Bombay, where I studied mass media and journalism. And then I studied in Paris for a year. I studied international development. That was all before, yeah, that was just before joining the fellowship here. The thing is, because of my background in diverse range of subjects, media and journalism, and then development, I sort of didn't have a clear direction as to what I wanted to do or what skills I wanted to acquire to tie all these things together to make something out of it. Like I know I want to write, I know I want to do research, but I wasn't very sure about how to go about a lot of these things, how to have a sort of perspective to begin this work and things like that. So in looking around, I found this, and then it seemed like something that was interdisciplinary. That it combined a lot of things that I had worked on, and also had a lot of things that I didn't really know before or have any experience in before. So and also gave me that sort of opportunity to explore Bangalore in a very different way, and use this as a field to test out some of the things that I'd been theorizing or work or do the kind of work I want to do for a year. The life here, it it had that great sort of balance. I think that for me the library was this place that there was everything that I wanted. Like if I was working on something in particular or reading about something in particular, I would be sure to get like good suggestions here and also find stuff and a nice place to work in general. So this will always be the sort of maybe the TT quote was a favorite, but yeah, this is always close as well. So playing TT was also amazing, and as an institution, it's got that slightly more kind of warm vibe that you make it yours, after a certain period of time. So one thing that I really appreciate about this whole course structure is the sort of freedom in the final product that they were cool with us doing anything, which is some people wanted to write a paper, some people want to make a presentation, some people made films, some people did painting, some people made board games. So it was like I think that was huge because it allowed people this freedom to express all their knowledge or whatever they gained in the way that they thought it would be best put out. And so I think the final products that came out were so unique because each person's at the end of it, when we had to show something for a particular thing, everything looked so different and reflected such different experiences and trajectories and where you came from and stuff. So for me, that was the best part, one of the best parts, certainly, of the course structure. The other thing, I think, the interdisciplinary nature was, I mean, it's like I said, those small things that build up, but finally, when you look back, you realize how much it's actually changed. Because, I mean, I'm just giving a presentation in a couple of hours, and there's so much maps and so much data in it, and it seems normal now because of this whole the rigorousness sort of the last 7 months. But for example, if I had come in, it would have been very text heavy and had none of that. And I know that's true of almost everyone here, that we've like totally branched out into different things and brought elements of all of that into our own practice and work, and totally shifted it in many ways. Going forward, I'm probably going to continue doing research, and especially it's also given it a certain direction because now I know what I want to pursue, specifically on questions of, say, identity in the urban sphere, either through housing or through markets and things like that. So it's given me a little more of a direction of what I want to do, and also sort of how I should go about doing it, which is uh, before I didn't really know how to get out into the field and do stuff, or how to collect information, what I should do with that information once I have it, what's the best way to represent it. So it's given me a good set of skills. I think that now whatever questions I want to ask, I think I can sort of put together something in the way that I'd like to do. So yeah. Something that does give you the opportunity to explore multiple fields and see something, see things differently and talk to people who are specialists or who know their stuff in totally different worlds. Around the time, especially that you're still forming with your ideas, you're still thinking of ways that you should express your work. I think that's really important. So the fellowship does meet that requirement, but I assume it's also if you're a certain kind of person and you like these, this area of work, you're interested in the urban and um, these central questions. I think this is a good place to do that.